Hey guys, it's Christina, and today I'm going to be talking about a kind of weird topic. Um, it has been occurring for a while, so it's not a new topic, and I don't think anyone's really talked about this on YouTube, but I am going to talk about obesity in America, and I guess how it relates to disabilities and stuff like that. So as you may or may not know, obesity has been a very big problem in America. I don't know if it's as big in other countries as it is in America, but we have a obesity problem here, mostly because of the unhealthy foods, all the calories we're eating, all the fats, all the carbs. And I guess the amount of food we intake. The serving size here is ridiculous. One time I was at drive-thru with my family. It was like a while ago, and we rarely get drive-thru. And my brother wanted a large soda or something, and he got I could barely fit my hand around the soda cup. It was so big, and people don't realize that you're only supposed to eat the size of your fist. We're supposed to be eating so many more vegetables than we do. We're supposed to eat so many more fruits and things to balance out our diet. And we're just not. We're eating way too many carbs. We're eating a lot of fast food. And not typically everyone is doing this. There are a lot of vegans and vegetarians out there. I guess exercise, going to the gym, running is the new thing, the new popular thing to do during your day and during your week. You can go with friends, you can go by yourself, you can set goals. If you want to run a marathon in a year, you are able to set your own goals. So I've noticed a lot of people are getting healthier, which is very good. I was sitting on my computer the other day, and I was wondering, does obesity count as a disability? But because of the growing amount of the obese population, is it counting as a disability now? I'm really confused. Whenever I go to a store or to a concert or an event, literally most of the handicapped spots are taken, and I kind of sometimes do watch and sit to see who comes out of there if they're really disabled, and most of them are just obese, and I'm really it's kind of confusing. Are these people giving handicap placards to obese people now? Is it a disability? I'm kind of I'm not saying is a bad thing. I'm just saying that if anything, and these people need to walk further so that they can actually get some exercise. When I was little, there were rarely any disabled people. There were rarely any handicap spots taken. They're all empty, and I guess now that people are oh, handicap spots, they're close, they're usually free, they're big spaces, oh, I want to park there. The thing that people don't understand is that handicap spots are for people with wheelchairs, people with crutches that can't walk far. If you ever go to a handicap sign and drive by it, sometimes the sign will say handicap parking, van accessible. Van accessible does not mean any van can go in. I mean, any van can go in, any car can go use that space, but it also means that vans with ramps that have to be deployed are able to fit in that parking spot, because some people are completely paralyzed and they need a ramp in order to get in and out of their car. And some handicap parking spots allow enough room between each car so that the ramp can be deployed. I think it's between 5 to 8 feet that you need to give between cars that have ramps. But this is mostly why handicap spots are so big, because ramps need to be deployed for people who are in wheelchairs so that they can get out of their car. I don't know if a lot of people realize that. So back to the obesity. I understand if they have some medical condition that makes them gain weight, or that they have issues with their joints. Something internal that makes them not be able to walk very far. I completely understand that. The thing I don't understand is why people are so lazy that they want to give up, they want to like use up all the handicap parking spots. I'm not saying this to be greedy. I am handicap parking sometimes. Sometimes I park far away. Sometimes I park further away than people who can easily walk in a handicap. Like, I'm fine with walking. It's okay. It's not good for my arms and my wrists because I literally walk with my arms. I don't walk with my legs, and arms aren't meant for walking, so that is probably why we can't really go that far. All our joints and all our shoulders are just completely like tearing apart as we get older. That's why we tend to have a lot of shoulder pain. People with disabilities, and when they push in their wheelchair and when they use crutches, all the pounding, all the usage of the arms, it's just, arms aren't meant to be for walking. That's why we have legs. But I'm not really saying this only for myself. I'm kind of saying this as a public awareness, because I brought this up to my friend the other day, and she was like, oh yeah, I never really thought of that. And a lot of people don't really think of being disabled, being in wheelchairs, being in crutches. Like, there's a lot of things that able-bodied people don't really think of that we as disabled people have to be able to speak up and tell. This is why I'm kind of making this YouTube channel, so that more people are aware of people with disabilities. I'm hoping to inspire you guys, but I guess the purpose of this video is I'm really confused why obese people need handicap parking when they're the people who need the most exercise. I've seen so many people who are obese need handicap spots, to the point where I can't even park in a handicap spot when I need to take out my wheelchair and I need to go into the store. Like, I just don't really understand. I'm just kind of curious on why more and more obese people are starting to park in handicap parking spots. Why more and more obese people are like, I guess, in wheelchairs and stuff like that. Like, is it now counted as a disability? Don't get me wrong, I know some people gain weight because they're depressed, they've lost someone, they're just sad. I guess people can either make a change in their life or they can stay the same. I'm not saying like, oh, stay out of my spots. Like, I'm not that kind of a selfish person, I'm just spreading awareness. And I'm kind of confused in a way, because if anything, obese people need exercise. If anything, they need to park to the opposite side of the building because they need to be healthy again. I mean, if you were obese, why wouldn't you do anything to be healthy again? And I know some people are kind of stuck in, like I said earlier, depressed, have anxiety, have eating disorders. I understand that. If any of you have an eating disorder, whether it is about gaining weight or if it's about losing weight, just please know that I am not dissing. This is just my opinion. I'm just kind of confused a little bit. I just noticed the increase in handicapped people and the increase in obesity, and how I guess it's relating in some way. I don't want to hurt like anyone's feelings. I don't want to get anyone upset about this topic. I'm just kind of confused. I'm kind of expressing my opinion that I felt, I guess, as a disabled person. I really just hope that people who are on the heavier side can know what it's like to be healthy again, what it's like to exercise, what it's like to eat right, feeling good about yourself. Because when you start trimming down, you really feel good about yourself. And you can feel confident as a bigger person. But it's also important to know that you are healthy as well as confident. And I think that it's important to keep your body healthy, so that you can live the best life you can. I mean, so you can go out running, so you can go on roller coasters that you wouldn't be able to if you were big. To be able to run marathons, to be able to walk with your family, to be able to ride bikes. Every little thing. If you guys have any questions or any answers for me, please leave them down below. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I've been debating on talking about this topic for quite a while. I truly appreciate that you guys are watching my videos. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!